Yeah. Spotlight, moonlight. Nigga, why you trippin'? Get your Mariah. Shorty look good in the moonlight. All these pussy niggas so bad, mine. Spotlight, moonlight. Nigga, why you trippin'? Get your Mariah. Shorty look good in the moonlight. All these pussy niggas so bad, mine. Spotlight, moonlight. Nigga, why you trippin'? Get your Mariah. Shorty look good in the moonlight. All these pussy niggas so bad, mine. Spotlight, moonlight. Nigga, why you trippin'? Get your Mariah. Shorty look good in the moonlight. All these pussy niggas so bad, mine. Feel like I'm destined. I don't need no Smith and Weston, no. But who you testing? Fuck a scantron, here's your lesson, no. Knifing and testing, taking shots at all your brethren, no. Feel like I'm damaged, you fucking playing it. I'm coming from, make me feel right. Don't you know you gon' make it feel right? I'm coming from, make me feel right. Don't you know you gon' make it feel right? Spotlight, moonlight. Nigga, why you trippin'? Get your Mariah. Shorty look good in the moonlight. All these pussy niggas so bad, mine. Spotlight, moonlight. Nigga, why you trippin'? Get your Mariah. Shorty look good in the moonlight. All these pussy niggas so bad, mine. Spotlight, moonlight. Nigga, why you trippin'? Get your Mariah. Shorty look good.
I hope you guys like this kind of thing. You know, it feels like we're here together. You know, let's see. Let's see what we got on today's show. I don't know what we're gonna blaze and talk about today, but we're gonna find out that we will. So I watched something really cool on Netflix. Finally, for the first time since Stranger Things season 4. And surprised. I'm very surprised. You know what? I guess let's talk about it. Don't fret. Don't fret, you guys. Don't get afraid. Don't jump out. Don't jump out just yet, okay? Because I'm pretty sure we might have a fantastic little conversation. We're gonna talk about religion on this one. Now, this is I definitely want to hear you guys' opinions. We're gonna keep this shit nice, keep the shit sweet, keep the shit loving, okay? Cause you might not know what I'm gonna say. So there's a show on Netflix. How about we start with that? How about we start it off nice and sweet? The show on Netflix is called God's Favorite Idiot. All right. Now, the reason why I bring this up and why I really enjoy this show is because it did it right. It did it right this time. It's a comedy. It's not so pushy, you know. It's not a show that you can, you know, compare it to Jehovah's Witnesses knocking at your door, you feel me? And also the thing about it, not only is it funny, it's real, yo. Like, and some of the things that they say, we gonna make sure we get into all of it as much as we can in this one, okay? Because we don't want nobody to feel left out. I'm gonna speak some shit, you know. I tell you my testimony, my opinions, my facts, you feel me? And I hold all respect to anybody's beliefs, you feel me? Because trust me, I feel like where there's smoke, there's fire. And with mostly all religions, the depiction of God is mostly true. You know, I'll state opinions, personal facts. That is like in the show, God's Favorite Idiot. It is stated by, the character that played God. But mostly all religions and their perception of God is kind of true. If it's all about, the goodness and like the goodness and love without trying to harm anybody, there's no harm done, then you kind of got it on the ball and you got it in the head, like you got the nail on the head with it. You feel me? Like God, the source, the being, the spirit. It's all about goodness towards one another. It's legitimately, you know what? Last episode we were talking about morality, right, with the robot. I said we were going to speak on evolution, where this can contribute is personal beliefs. We're talking about like world peace. Say we're talking about world peace, right? What do we need to get world peace? Do we need people to stop judging one another? Do we need people to stop hating one another? Do we need like people to stop murdering and killing one another? Do we need people to start charity and more selflessness in the world? Maybe to evolve, do you think you gotta like do good towards one that you would want to do towards yourself? Morality, ethics. I would feel God is a creature. God is the being of the good morality. It's not like God is not evil. God is not the evil doings that people can do to each other that is done towards. God is not evil. Feel me? Um, so all of the teachings, all of the moral code of, say, the spirit of God, it's just being good, not wanting to cause harm to another, not wanting to damage one another, not wanting to inflict, chaos and harm. Just think of it as a spirit for now, okay? It's a being of that spirit. A mother, a father, a perfect mother, a perfect father, okay? A spirit of love, spirit of kindness, kinship, joy, happiness, bliss, peace. Now, take what I just said. Take out the man created, take out everything created from man, okay? I'm an evangelist Christian and I was made in 18 somethings, okay? All of the religions were created by man. So let's just put that to the side right now, okay? We're talking about the spirit. No religion can force anyone to do anything. It is of the person, of their content, right? To live on this earth the way they want to live on this earth. Do they want to be an asshole? They want to be an okay person. It's a choice. Now, all of the teachings and stuff, maybe you hear, oh yeah, if you murder, you're gonna go to hell. If you're gay, you're gonna go to hell. Maybe if you're black, you're gonna go to hell. Da 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 da, whatever, all that shit to the side. Don't get confused with me, all right? Why this show, God's Favorite Idiot, is so good is because it is of that mind state of God is not your tormentor. He's not your punisher. He's your savior. He loves, he cares. Most religions have it right. So like you're straight, you know, like if you are a person who believes in goodness to other people, you're straight, bro. Just do good to yourself. One one thing that I grew up with when I was younger, one rule that stamped on my soul is do to others as you would like to be done to yourself. Do I want to hurt myself? No. So don't hurt others. Treat other people the way you would treat yourself. Maybe, what I come to learn is not everybody deserves that, but that's okay. Turn the other cheek, right? That doesn't mean accept everything. You don't have to turn the other cheek if you find yourself in a situation where you don't have to turn a cheek. You feel me? You find yourself in a situation where you're not going to get harmed by someone to where you don't have to think about turning the other cheek. All right. But it happens. It happens to the best of us. You do good to somebody, again, say a girl. You do good to a girl and the girl fucking stabs you in the back. It happens to us all. We have to be strong. Bite the bullet. Turn the other cheek. Don't inflict harm to nobody. And just move on. Carry on and carry on stronger. That's the situations like that happen. You gotta find your loved ones, your friends. Help yourself to bite that bullet and get over that situation. To be good to yourself, to continue on to be good to yourself, and to continue on to be good to others, even if you find yourself in a situation where you're good to someone and they fucked you over, okay? Those are basic. Those are some good lessons and moralities. And moralities that, luckily, from my own testimony, I was able to grow up and learn. And speaking here with you guys, I'm able to share it. Maybe if you need to hear it, God bless. Now, title at hand, I'm not trying to make nobody, don't take it as, again, I'm not coming at you like knocking on the door like a Jehovah's Witness, but I just want, I just want to come correct. I want to come correct because you know what? I've been there. I hope you guys are here. If you guys are here, please give me a shout in the comments. I want to hear from you, okay? I do love y'all. So, I've been there, okay? Back in my past when I was a little younger, all right? First off, let me state this. Grew up in the city. Grew up in the city, urban community, you know. Back then, easily call it some parts of the ghettos, but I live in a good piece of the city. Mostly black, Jamaican, Puerto Rican, Haitian, a little white, Dominican, but got all the colors. Went here to school out in the city until sixth grade. After sixth grade, I moved up, moved out. Now I didn't move schools, and moved up was I actually moved up in town, 45 minutes up north, close to Massachusetts, Hicktown. Farm town smells like cow shit every goddamn day. All white people. And I learned real young, we all people. At the end of the day, we all people. So out there, I grew up from seventh grade throughout high school, made friends. Those friends are my blood. Those friends are my brothers. We don't share the same skin tone, don't share the same mother or father, but these guys are my brothers like I was born with them on the same day at the same time. And that's love. Now, through my experience out there, I was able to understand other people's mind states, other people's cultures, and, where they came from, what they came from, households and whatnot. Seeing that I know that people grow up way differently. For me, luckily, I grew up in the household of God. I was baptized when I was 7 years old on my birthday. I was Christian as a child, as a baby. Grandpa's a reverend. God bless his soul. So I was born in the church. But when we're young, teenagers, rebellious years, we question. She's all right. We don't understand. We gotta know. We gotta go through it. We have to experience. So, one time I worked at a hardware store, and at this hardware store there was a Satanist who worked there. His claim, his claim to be a Satanist, right? He was talking about, oh, God is actually Thoth, and Thoth is a eagle-headed Egyptian being, blah blah blah, and whatever. Sorry, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but honestly, what he was speaking was nonsense. Dang, this is difficult. I don't mean that. What he was spitting was actually nonsense, but it wasn't like I went to his face and said that. I was a teenager at the time. I was younger. I didn't know, so I was like, "Oh yeah, really? Oh, cool. Well, you know what? Like what I know of, that guy is that he's not a real good guy. He's a trickster. He is an angel, but Reed, he doesn't actually like humans. He actually does not like us whatsoever." And he does not like us whatsoever because he was really jealous of the fact that God even cared about us, that God wanted us to thrive, that God loved us. He wanted God's love from our textbooks is like, yeah, he was God's favorite, but, he was, how you say, eh, he was, kind of like a teacher's pet, maybe, if you will. And he was very jealous of the fact that of God's new creation, humans, he felt that we didn't deserve his love. So he made it out to prove to God that he can trick us. And that's what I know of, that guy downstairs. And it's okay. It's okay. You know, but it's not okay for us to not understand that. Um, and I only state that because I'm sure most every religion they do depict a evil side, a bad side, as above, so below type deals, or whatever they're saying. And it is important to know that at least for me to share what I know, not forcing your hand, not forcing anything down your throat. I just want to be real and honest with you and tell you what I know. Now, I uh I made a video that I have been sitting on. It is the part two. If you haven't checked out my video for my experience with Mr. Beast, if you would like to go check that out, go check it out. I'll give you a fair warning. It is unedited and it is as real as I wanted it to be. Not as real as I wanted it to be is more real than I wanted it to be. I just wanted to be straight up with you guys, and it just got to another level where I did not expect, and I bit the bullet and just released it, did non-edit, and it's there. So you could check that out if you want. But the other half of the video I've been sitting on because I felt that it was very dangerous. But I'm going to go through a little of that now, and I will figure out when I release that video. But this is where I'm coming from, guys, okay? This is my little scrub through uh, spoiler-free testimony. Let me roll up another one. Okay. So, you want to come up too? Come on. You got a couple seconds. Might as well. Come here. Do it. Do it. Do it. Yeah. Hi, Bubba. All right. No, don't kiss me. All right. Hey, 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 hey. All right. Daddy's at work. All right. So, I said, uh, I said I was going to do a little scrub through spoiler free little testimony of what I'm talking about, why I even believe so much now in my life. Feel me? Um, baby. Um, so again, a little bit after high school, right? Did the job at a hardware store, met a Satanist. I went into his house. His house was very different. The mood was, the lights were dimmer. It was just like the lights were dimmer. It was much darker. If it's more, it felt like sup, not suppressive feeling, but it's just like it's a more heavy atmosphere in that house. Dark corners was just well darker than usual. You feel me? Like shadowy places were like just well more shadowy in that house. Everything was just darker and the lights dimmer. It seems like it was like 40-watt, 20-watt lights. It just doesn't shine. So this was after high school. This is right after high school, and at that point, I was like, especially as young men, we even like with depression and shit. Some of us, we bottle that shit up. I know me. And look, I'm speaking as a straight black male, okay? Bottle that shit up. Bottle it up. You bottle it up. And then when you blow up on yourself, at yourself, but like you blow up by yourself. You know, you cry and you go to sleep and you wake up and you're just like, hey, I know that happened. And then, continue on bottling it up and bottling it up, and you end up feeling, you, you feel not only just sad, what's the word? You feel angry, upset, friggin', you feel lonely and sad, and you want somebody to blame other than yourself, so you blame God. You end up blaming God. And it's not God's fault. At that time, I thought it was all God. I'm like, God, like, bro, I love you, and I'm sitting here and I'm chilling. I just want somebody to love me. You feel me? I want a girl. I just want to chill out. Fucking do something awesome with life. And you think you're just sitting there and you're like, what am I doing wrong? Am I not doing everything to my capabilities? I'm sitting here just waiting, right? Whatever you waiting for, or whatever you feel, and you're just like, yo, damn. It, things just like hit you when they just keep hitting you. Like when it rains, it pours, and can it just stop fucking raining, please? God, can I please have an umbrella? You be like, and it's like, yo, you still be putting your blame on the wrong person, but you don't know that. So you're a young man, you're a young person, and you feel all of that, you feel all of that freaking doubt and shit. You start being like, yo, what is this shit even real? Because it's like, damn, I've been needing homes for the minute, and homes never showed up. Like, where you at, man? But you never know. You never know when he's gonna make his presence to you. So, again, teenagers, a little bit around that time, a little bit after. And I guess I'm gonna give you some scrub. I don't want to give you no scrub down. I guess you're just gonna hear it twice, all right? Because I might have forgot some things in that video. So it depends on if you watch it whenever I put it out. But if you're here watching this, this is my little testimony on why I know God is real. And by knowing God is real, you got to know Satan is real as well. There's someone who loves you, and there's someone who's trying to trick you. Someone who's trying to do the best for you because you're theirs and he's yours. And there's someone who's also trying to capture your soul and put you in the jar and put you in a world of endless torment because he don't fucking like you. My white boys did something very stupid. They went on a telephone of sorts that you're not supposed to go on. They talked to people who were not of this earth. Maybe they were of this earth once upon a time, but they are not alive. We went on a dead people's telephone. Well, I don't even want to say the word, but there's a board and there's a dead person's telephone. So we went on there and we spoke to dead people. Well, let me not. They went on there and they spoke to dead people. These dead people were either guardian angels, it came to be, or they were just talking to randos, as Amber Heard likes to say. Yeah, that was good. Um, so these randos were either like past spirits who's just sitting here just fucking around, not moving on, or they are trickster spirits who's trying to fuck with you. And then again, your guardian angels, and then you're gonna learn a little bit more. Um, So my white boys did that shit and they called me up and they were like, Josh, honestly, throughout my entire life, I'm known as that Christian boy, the Christian dude, not the super Christian, but as I'm talking to you now, I'm that spiritual guy. Shit, I don't even like to say no shaman shit, but fuck, I guess you could say that shit with my boys. So they call me up, they're like, hey, yo, we did this thing. We want to know what you think. I'm like, you're crazy. That shit is witchcraft. You're not supposed to do that shit. Again, I guess I'll say it again. I don't care if you guys believe it or not, honestly. It's all love. I'm just telling you my testimony, okay? So I went up there and we prayed over it and we spoke to our guardian angels finally. And you know this by because just like, it's so supernatural. And I love that word because the word is natural. It's just super, but it's natural. Uh, so the connection gets stronger. This is like how I know is because I know the difference. You see there's a median, there's a mode, there's a median or whatever the fuck it's called. But you know the difference because we've been through the difference and we've seen, just like I stated before, the lights get dimmer, the atmosphere gets more suppressed and more dark. And this is when we got attacked. Because it wasn't all happiness and rainbows. We weren't just sitting there speaking to our guardian angels in love and light and bliss because we got attacked by a league of demons. I don't give a fuck if you believe me or not. All right. All right. So we come to figure out, these are guardian angels. We know we're talking about our past. And let us know beautiful things like there are situations in life where you know it's just random cases where you got you lost your keys, right? Say you lost your keys and you lost your keys in a bush, but your guardian angel will be the one who take your keys out of that bush and put them in your view. Say you're just drunk and babbling, you feel me? And those are the things that they would do. And it's the multitudes, the number of times where it's like that things happen, you will never be able to, you won't know it's happening because you don't know, God bless you all that you guys have a loving guardian angel on you. But you won't know how many times they just bless you up constantly throughout the day. Be like, oh, you found a nug of weed, bro, because your guardian angel pulled that junk out of the couch. You ain't know. Things like that. Them small things that actually makes you happy in life. Your guardian angel is the one who just doing that shit for you, saving your life as well. Things where having people coming in, people being there at the right time or the right moment, the things that happen so beautifully where you probably don't even recognize. Or it's like, wow, you just met somebody, or hey, say you just casually, stumbled upon a young YouTuber's channel and you're, loving the conversation that we're having. And you're like, you know what, maybe I want to give him a like and subscribe. Things like that. Things like that happen for a reason, and it's a beautiful, loving reason. So we figure out, is there guardian angels? And then we ask them so stupid ass questions. And they're giving us like, yo, humans are all the same. Yo, you humans are all the same. Oh my God, you humans are all the same. We're asking dumbass questions like, oh, does she like me? Or did that girl cheat on me? Or, we ask some crazy questions like, is the New World Order real? We'll take a pause on that one. This shit bright as hell. Alright. I don't know why I'm doing this like this. Maybe I shouldn't. I don't even care. I shouldn't even double track on what I'm saying because all this shit is being picked up. This shit. My house is not a horror house movie. Alright. You just turn on the light. I don't need this shit. Alright, there we go. Regular, normal. Alright. Oh, I don't have the... Do I? I do. Okay, so how about... Nice. Oh, awesome sausage. Whoa. That's a bright motherfucker. I would turn that down. Yeah, how about that? Alright. Yeah, so real quick, let's find, hey baby, hi buddy, let's find this story that I brought back from the other side, if you will, I guess. Alright, I don't know why am I doing this like this. This is stupid. Let's just do like a vlog or something. Just walk. Where's my backpack? I gotta find my backpack. So there's a story that I brought back from the spirit telephone. I don't know why I'm just so hesitant to say the name, so I guess it's gonna be the one time that I actually do say the name in this video. But this is a story that I brought back from the Ouija board. Now, when we were on this telephone, we were talking to our guardian angels, okay? We weren't talking to any malevolent spirits, alright? And when we did, we weren't talking to them for too long because I don't fuck with that shit. So, for all of you, this is some evidence, I guess, if you want. I wanted to give you some more substance behind my whole journey. My whole crazy journey through this. And this is one story that I was able to bring back, and we wrote it, me and my brothers. It wasn't just me, because it doesn't work like that, the way I know. But this is a story that me and my brothers were able to transcribe and bring back. And finally, after maybe around like 10 years, I'm going to share it with the world. So, let's go and search for this piece of paper. You guys gotta come with me though. And we have to find a special backpack that may or may not be in this room. Oh, I can't show you. Fuck it, it looks, yeah, this is okay. This is the other side. This is the other side, but this is also the backpack. This is a special backpack with special things, and if you see something that you should not, maybe like old headshots, don't mind them, and I don't think my old headshots are in here, so that might be a good thing. And looky, what do you know? This is the story that we brought back from, I'll say it for the second time, the Ouija board. So, this is 10 years old, And now this is going to be a live video copy of this story. I think on this side, I wrote a rap out of this story because it meant so much for me back in the day. I used to make music, so. But this is the original story right here, so let's get into it. All right. All right. A long time ago, there was a man named Gil. He thought if one's family was rich, they would also be rich. So he did nothing with his life. He died alone and unhappy. His brother thought different. He thought one can do anything. He grew away from his family. He tried to move out with nothing. But he had one thing. An idea. One can use their positivity and turn it into happiness, not money. He was tested. God tried to bring him, gods was the reason. Gods as in other deities, Gods tried to bring him down, and he almost gave up. But this idea was a gift, a power so powerful gods couldn't stop him. He died happy. Who do you want to be? That's the story. That is the story. Take it as it is. Remember it. And thank you. I'll see you guys soon. Yeah, so they gave us some knowledge that we needed to know as young teenagers, just trying to learn, and then we were human. We got human about it, and we just kept going and going, and we got attacked. Things that I knew, like we weren't supposed to be on this telephone at late at night. You're not supposed to be on this telephone after midnight. Honestly, you don't want to be on it that late. You don't want to get on that telephone close to witching hour. 'Cause things happen. At the height of darkness, that's when darkness, dark entities are at their prime. They're at it's hunting hour. And especially when you're sitting there on the telephone, it's like a door. It's a portal. It's a door that you can't see anybody in that room, but they can all see you. Okay? You're the ghost. Not, I mean, you're in the presence of ghosts. Like you're in their domain. They all can see you. You can't see them, but you can feel their presence. And if they do something to you, you can feel it. So for me, first attack. We having lovely conversation with our beautiful guardian angels, our brothers and sisters. God bless you. I love you. And just like a fast, fast rush of wind out of nowhere, something tried to breeze right through me to get to my brother on my left. And what happened, this is the best description that I could give you. Stand straight, look straight, right? Take a take a mental photo of that, right? Everything you see is proper. It is in line with your body and your vision. Everything is in line. Now something went through me to my left to get to my brother, my friend. And your vision stayed absolutely proper. But you slightly feel like just it's like slightly, you feel it. Now, this is happening, but you only feel it slightly. Your body is moving to the left. Your body is slowly but surely, and it's not like slow, like very decrepit slow. It's just creaking slowly to the left until it's all the way left. Now I'm sitting comfortably right now, okay? So I'm sorry. I'm not gonna do this out for you. But I'm sitting in a chair and my upper half is tilting to the left, all the way to the left, all the way. Okay? Scary to the point of like, how are you not falling out of the chair to the left, but all the way to the left, okay? Vision is straight. Okay. It took probably like 15 to 20 seconds for me to snap out of it. And now I am all the way to the left. Hear me. My body stays that way to the left. My vision slowly corrects itself to where now I'm looking left. My vision is left. Everything that I saw before just corrected. So that happened. And we were told on the phone, the board, yes, that board. How it happens was, we're talking, and then, it's like a cell phone. It's a service connection. The service it's just stopped. The service, like the conversation stopped, went through a tunnel. I can't hear, hey, you there? Hello? Hello, you there? That happened for like 5 seconds, right? That shit happened to me, right? When my vision came back, I got back up. They were like, yo, get off the board, go downstairs, go pray. Uh, my boy, I'm not giving you guys his name, okay? Uh, I'm gonna give you his no, I'm not giving you his nickname either, cause my boys probably watched this shit too. But one of my boys, they were like, yo, well, Josh, you just got like something. You didn't get attacked. Something just went through you. All right, they were trying to attack my boy. All right, you guys got to get out, go downstairs, go pray. Right. So we go downstairs outside of the house. All right, this is when I'm telling you the lights were so bright before, and then when we got attacked, when that service call came, when it went through the tunnel, the lights got dim, the house got dim. I promise you, the house got dim. The dark corners were a little bit darker, just like that. It was an inrush. We've come to find out it was inrush. We got attacked by a legion of fucking demons. Okay, so go downstairs, right? I don't give a fuck if you believe me or not, guys. I'm giving you my testimony, all right? I'm showing you my love, and giving you my reasons on, bruh. Just all religions, most religions are all straight. If you know God, it's beautiful. If you don't, it's okay. Just be a great person to yourself as you would be to anybody else, and it, it'll come, it'll happen, it'll happen. Whatever is okay. I'm just giving you my experience, okay? Showing you what happened to me. I went through an extreme measure, okay? I told you I grew up with God in my life, my entire life. All right, just through my teen years, it was just fucking rebels and fucking dumbasses, and I knew still. That's why we went into it by praying and shit. So we go downstairs, guys. This is gonna be really, really supernatural, paranormal, and hard to believe. But hey, it is what it is. Okay. They told us go downstairs, go pray. So my guys, I don't know how spiritual they are if they pray and shit like that at that time. I know they do now, uh, but at that time, I just felt like like kind of like not like a I don't want to say leader, but just like I knew how to pray, you know. So I was like, yo, I was praying out loud sometimes, like I wasn't holding back. I was praying out loud, and three of my one of my three of my many best friends, three of them I'm with right now, my brothers, and we're praying. I'm like, yo, God, please save us. Please help us. Please, Jesus, please, we need your help. Uh, my family members who are looking after me in heaven, I'm calling out to you. Please, we're in some trouble, and I don't know what's happening. I just know I need you. Wolf spirits, wolf spirits. I'm calling out because we need defense, and wolves are my spirit animal. And I come to I come to learn that like wolves been around my entire life. That's the one thing that I went through when I was a little bit younger. I found out. But I called out to the wolf spirits, and wolves all over this part of Massachusetts that we were in started howling, and they howled until 10, 15 seconds after I finished praying. Maybe a little bit longer than 10 to 15 seconds, to be honest. It took a little while for them to die down. But God's honest truth, y'all, they were howling. Um, so after we finished praying, and it was one of the most deep meditational feeling prayers I've been in, because it was like your life is on the line. You don't know what to do. It was like that. So whatever I could do was in those words that was coming out of my mouth. Wolves started howling, and I'm talking not no three, talking like packs. It was loud. We felt after like maybe a couple of minutes, we felt it was all right to go back into the house. It'd be like 5 minutes after we finished praying, just talking a little bit, and we were like, yo, what happened? We came back up, right? We went back on the board, the phone, and we were told, yo, don't leave this room. You're protected in this room. There's archangels out the door. We're going to tell you right now what's going on. Listen, your boy's guardian angel has been taken to hell. And we're just like you're friends with someone, your guardian angels are friends. If you care about your boy, your guardian angel cares about his boy. So our friends, so our guardian angels are friends with each other like we are with our friends. So they told us like, yo, your boy is our boy, your boy's guardian angel got dragged to hell. And we don't really know what we don't like. They knew what was next. I just don't know how to really put it in their ways of saying, like, if they had a moment where like they didn't know what to do, but they knew what to do. They knew what needed to be done. And what needed to be done was they needed to go with Jesus to go into hell and get our boy, their boy, our boy's guardian angel back. Man, this is why I felt this shit was so dangerous, because I don't want people, I don't know what to feel. I don't know how to feel. God bless this all. All right, God bless it. God bless it. God bless it. So we had a decision to make. We had to let our God, we had to, like, we were like, they needed our permission to go with Jesus to hell to get our boy's guardian angel back. And we just felt as if it was us, because our boy's guardian angel being dragged to hell affects our boy completely. Oh my God, when I tell you, so this is, okay, so this is how this shit works. I told you before. Your guardian angel is the one who's like, he's doing those little amazing things for you, you know, putting your weeds in your position. You know, you found $10. You know, you just scratched by on a test. You know, be like things like that. Those little things, those are really really big things, because those little things are happening while your soul, your body is being defended. It is your shield, your guardian angel. Your guardian angel is a loving shield and sword. He's defending you from the things that you can't see, the things that you don't know. Defending you from the demon who might be in on that person in that dark alleyway while you're walking by. That is your guardian angel. Now things happen where there's things that you don't know, things that you don't see. There's a battle happening in another realm that we cannot see. At this moment of time, you cannot see it. It is not of this realm. Call it like this, because this is how I was able to swallow this pill. First dimension, second dimension, third dimension. So we are third dimensional creatures. We don't see ghosts. Maybe ghosts might be fourth or fifth dimensional creatures, guys. Maybe. This is just one way I'm able to swallow the pill because I've been through what I've been through. Okay. But it's happening in a realm that you can't see and it's so close to us and you don't know. Okay. There's demons and there's angels that walk with us, guys. And it's all you're choosing. So we gave permission for our guardian angels to go with Jesus to hell to get our boy's guardian angel. And we felt butt naked for like a week, 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. While we're in this point of time, we had to be extra careful. Like when I tell you, I can't express the feeling other than just without words, guys, but you feel butt naked with clothes on. You can get sick easy. All right. Like you just, you're so vulnerable. You feel vulnerable no matter what you do. It's just your vulnerability is so high. But we were, at the same time, we were blessed. We were blessed by God with like an overwatcher. All right, it was a different angel. This angel was cool. But these guys they're beautiful, beautiful creatures. Oh my God, they're beautiful creatures. They're so caring. They're just they're take it as like a higher being, just speaking to a freaking dog. Like, that's pretty much how it is. It's like they're speaking to a dog, and like you know what? But they're so kind. They're so kind to actually have such patience with you. They know they were guided. They were guided to teach and to like just like step by step be like, okay, you're in a perilous time, but you're okay. Let's do this game here, let's do this thing here. Now it wasn't completely like that, okay, because what we did, shit, guys, I don't know if I stated this shit in the other video, but we spoke to the Columbine shooter, Dylan Roof, and he was asking for forgiveness. And he stated that at the time, like I didn't know nothing about the kid, but they when they told him, like they told us, like this kid wants to this kid wants to know, if you feel that he's worthy of forgiveness. And this is the Overwatcher. The Overwatcher is just a teacher of some sort. So I can't really put my tongue on it, but it was just a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. But he was teaching us, and he was also like teaching Dylan. And it was like Dylan was of this realm, and he did a horrible, horrible, horrible thing. And he was in his own mind, and I personally feel, again, I grew up with God in my life my entire life. Uh, I personally believe, one, like I am no one's judge. I am no one's judge, but I feel like if I feel almost anyone is worthy of forgiveness. You know, uh, and yeah, I might be an asshole by just saying almost anyone. I think like anyone is able for forgiveness if they want it. If they are true at heart. You have to learn your lesson. You have to learn your lesson. So I am no one's judge, and I'm happy and thankful that that is not my job. But as a human in that situation, being asked that question, I really had to remember that, like, yo, anyone is anyone is worthy of forgiveness, bro. So like we heard a story you told said that he was a victim of bullying and stuff, and his household was crazy, and me growing up in both worlds, in the city and in the town, like I see these white boys, they're like, "Fuck you, mom. You're a bitch. You destroyed my Xbox, you hoe." And like I can't ever say shit. Like what? My mom would go to jail for murder, and she would be like happily, like, I know I ain't raised that nigga to call me no bitch. So if I murder him today, that's what it is. But yeah, so that's just the differences and it's like and shit. So I seen that I seen that people grow up differently and it's a wild world, people are afflicted, people are we're all humans. We go through shit. We're all dumb mostly. Even the smartest ones are dumb. Alright, so fuck. At the end of the day, bro, no one's judged. So they asked us, he thinks he's worthy of forgiveness. We were like, yeah, yo, if he's about it and he wants to learn his lesson, if he learned his lesson, thank God I am not his judge, and thank God God is his judge. If God feels like he is able to go to, with the Overwatcher and come to us dumbass humans doing our dumbass deeds right now that God has to clean up after. He's if he's gonna be able to teach a lesson to us, maybe I can do what I can do. And and I shouldn't be scared to show and tell you this testimony. And I don't, but guys, I'm getting goosebumps, but I mean like I don't want to bring harm to anybody. I want to bring goodness to your guys' lives. I want to bring happiness to you guys' lives. Okay. I don't want to scare you. I don't want to do no harm to you. The best in my will, I'm telling you this out of straight love, all right? This is just my reality, okay? This is my reality. If you think it's supernatural, it is. If you think it's hard to believe, it is. I get it. I fucking get it. So that's just one of the many, many little stories of this huge, huge fucking thing, dude, guys. Like, there's so many missing, there's so many plot holes, all right? Because there's so much. I'm literally, I don't know how long this shit has been. I've been here for an hour. It looks like I gotta roll another fucking joint. Hey. So I guess like, we're done talking about, Dylan. And what happens? What happened after all of this shit that I've passed over? Um, all of the Bible verses that I have a story. You know what? I should read you that story too, because that is something that I brought back from the telephone call. We made sure we wrote something down. So I will share that story with you before this video is over, okay? If I'm not able to give you all of the plot holes and shit, I will at least share with you written scribe of a story that they shared, that my guardian angel shared with us. Okay, so I'm just gonna do my best to do good. All right, you guys. We weeks week passed, week and a half passed. Like I said, it was like 2 weeks. We going back and we're learning different things. And guys, I'm sorry. Like It happened a while ago too. I'm just fucking missing out shit. And if I can get testimony from my brothers, I'll ask them if they want to come on camera and give you guys their testimony too. But it's up to their decision. Um, our guardian angels came back. I about to just skip to when our guardian angels came back. The Overwatcher, the Overwatcher angel, he was like, come. He let us know the day that they're gonna be back, or I forget how it was. Either like we would know, or like I don't fucking remember. But no, no, no. I think it just happened. Like it just happened. We were, and on top of that, I don't even think we were on the board like that. Like he gave us specific she the angel they gave us specific times to go back, and we had to check. It was like check-ins, you know. And then at that point we were so scared and we were so serious we didn't even want to touch the shit anymore, but we had to do our check-ins. And he let us know, like, all right, uh guys, like we were, I think we were just, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, what was it we were I think it was something telling me, like, it was like an enlightening little conversation. I fucking wish I could remember, but we were having, like, it was like a little joyful thing. I think we were just asking, like, like nice questions. It was like we were just having a joyful conversation, maybe with like a joyful angel. It was a different angel of sorts. Yeah. Who was it? Oh man, if I could remember the people we talked to. Because Dylan Ruth was a serious, but we talked to enlightening people. We had we we talked to an enlightening angel. He was a funny, I think he was a funny guy. He's really funny. Uh, uh, Whoa, I gotta talk to my boys. So but we got, so my fucking camera died, but that's okay. I got a ball, tied up my hair. And I also thought about some plot holes. Let me just remember where we left off. We left off at, almost the climax of the story. So let me just go back and answer some possible questions that could be asked, like, oh, how do the people you were talking to are your guardian angels? And how do you know they're angels? Okay, now how about this? One, our guardian angels actually were past humans. So that answers that question. Take it as it is. I also do know, angels are not humans. There's some angels who were never human, right? That's it. There are angels who were never human. They were always angels. And there's humans who graduated to angels. That's how I could perceive it. My guardian angel was a past human. So was my voice. Maybe yours as well. That answers that question. Take it as it is. I don't care if you believe me or not. We've been through this. And how do you know who you were talking with isn't a malevolent creature themselves? One, you fucking know. You know because these motherfuckers are weird. They're fucking weird and they're liars. They're weird fucking liars. And at the same time, like they're not. All right, so when you talk to something malevolent, this shit is not human. All right, it is not human. It is like they're not humanly smart, and they're fucking weird. So anything that they say fucking creeps you out because they're fucking weird. All right, that's the best way to put it. because like when you're talking to a cool when you're talking to your niggas, right? You're talking to your niggas on the board and they're like, yo, yeah, this shit is awesome, da, 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 third Bible verses and beautiful and happiness, right? And then you know that time comes in, and then you know some like it'll be like, so you know, maybe it's not 2 o'clock in the morning, maybe it's not 1 o'clock in the morning, maybe it's like 12, right? It's 12 o'clock at night or like 11:30, and you know, some weirdo just pops in and they're like, hey, you know, then like when that weirdo comes in, it's when the conversation, you know, somebody is it's like think of it as like a radio and like someone just jumped into that signal, you know? And it's like, and then they like that person who jumped into the signal overtook the conversation type of way for a second. So then like some shady ass motherfucking weirdo comes into the conversation and puts your niggas on the back hold. They don't even know they like, hello, there's a tunnel. And now you're talking to some fucking weirdo and he's like, hey, and you're like, who the fuck are you? Because you were in a conversation with your niggas already, right? You were like, yo, you know, like, yeah, you remember that time, you know, when like I was 15, you know, fucking we ding dong ditched and da 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 da, and you were like, yeah, that shit was awesome. Hey, you're like, who the fuck are you? How you want to play? Like legit, they're fucking creeps. But like, hey, and like, and then you be like, hey, and they be like, and then like, but the board, right? This is where you know because it's like the shit will start circling, right? And no one is doing this shit. I'm telling you, like, your fingers is just touching it, okay? You just touch it, and when you touch it, you always think, oh, you're moving the board, or you're moving. No one's moving the board because something else is moving the board. It's just using your energy, but the shit is just like it's just being weird, you know. You just know you're in a tunnel or in just an oblong fucking conversation. Like this is not the right conversation. Hey, you're like, yo, who the fuck are you, nigga? The fuck? You like, what's your name? Like, yo, fuck you. Who are you? Uh, and you'd be like, yo, are you? And then this is my smart dumbass because I'm dumb being on there, but I'm smart for being fucking cautious. My smart dumbass is like, yo, are you a spirit of God? And then they'll say nothing. They'll say nothing, or they'll say some dumbass answer like it's just a dumbass answer. It's not a yes. They'll be like, hmm, something weird. It's just I can't describe it, but it will be something fucking parallel to my fucking understanding because it's fucking weird. So like you hang up, you go to end, right? You go to end, and then you wait, and you do your thing. You get back on the phone call, and you be like, then your guardian angels or something, when they come back, they be like, yo, yeah, nah, that wasn't us. That was somebody fucking weird. It's time to like say, it was time to say goodbye, guys. You know, love you. God bless. Have a good night, y'all. You know what to do. Keep the house, keep the energy up, do your thing. Y'all good. You feel me? And this is times where you wouldn't get attacked, and we shouldn't be on the board. But we're being dumb fuckers. We're being dumb fuckers. But okay, that's that. That's some questions answered. If you have any other questions, put them down in the comments for me. I'll answer them. So to the height of the conversation, the the retrieval. So we're talking to this lighthearted angel, just shooting the shit, just having fun, asking cool questions, shit like that. I wish I could remember, man. And I wish we could remember the people who we talked to, because I remember we asked if we could talk to like some cool people. And I think I can't remember for a reason. So it is what it is. Speaking to this light-hearted angel, and then we were like, "Hey, this Overwatcher angel, he wants to. It's time to speak to him." We're like, "Oh, okay, cool." So he comes back, and, it's these, like, I shit you not, guys. I think I said it in this video that I just. If I put this video up, I'm gonna put it up adjacent with the other video, okay? Um, Overwatcher angel came through. Was like, "Hey, guys, um, have some." I have some good news. But this is very serious, okay? We've got a couple people want to speak to you. All right. Um, it's a happy day, okay? It's a happy day, so be happy. Like I'm. This is not these are not the words completely, but I'm giving you a human fucking translation to from his like the emotions that is shot into you by, like, it's like a light. It's like a light of, because all right, I stated in this other video, okay, when you're on this telephone call is legitimately the letters go by and you're spelling them out, but I'm telling you, it's being it's like a light being shined, like a laser beam into your skull. It is legit telepathy. It is legit telepathy, where you hear it in your head. Your brain is just data. Is legitimately like information, words. It is words just being like strength, power. It's about power. It's about strength. It's like when those is like flashings of words. That's and it just shoots in your head. You can image it. You mentally see it, and while you're like spelling. So that's how the conversation is, and is with that, and is with emotion, intense. It's telepathy. It's a telepathy, right? So this is the human translation to it. Is like, hey guys, speaking even like it has like an Obama type of inflection to it. Well, no, not calling it Obama, but I'm talking about like a comedian with like timing, great timing. Like, guys, uh, good news. Now, it's very serious. This is something that's gonna be kind of serious, but this is amazing things, amazing things. A couple of people want to talk to you, okay? Um, by a couple of people, you know, I mean your guardian angels, and two other guys, and we want you to understand the seriousness of the matter, and also the seriousness of it being a really wonderful thing that has been done to help you, that's been done for you guys. All right. So I'm going to give the phone to one of your brothers. Who do you want to speak to first? And we were like, yo, 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 uh, uh, uh. And I forget the order, guys. I'm sorry. I forget the order. If we spoke to, my boys, I think we had to. We spoke to my boys. I spoke to my boy's spirit who got captured. We spoke to him first. And he was like, hey, you know. Hey guys, I'm back. Hell is absolutely real, and it's everything that you think it is, and 10,000 times worse. It is unfathomable. It is legitimately the realm of nightmares, and you wouldn't wish your worst enemies there. You wouldn't wish your worst enemies there. We spoke to him. We were like, lighthearted. I'm remembering like we were just asking questions. Like that was just the main thing. Cause when they said that, they were like, that was the main topic. They were like yo, Jesus and my boys, they saved me. You know, we were like he our boy's guardian angel was a older spirit. He was an older man. He was an older man. I think he was like a military vet, but he I mean, God bless him because I have love for him, and just like he is, he's like my brother. He's a motherfucker. He's an old bat. He's an old bat, bro. But he's my motherfucker, dude. That's my guy. That's my motherfucking guy. I love my fucking brothers so much. I love my brothers so fucking much. Man, my boy, when we were younger, he right now he's so different because oh man, it's just amazing, dude. It's absolutely amazing how beautiful life is, how beautiful, how amazing God is, guys. I've been through the fucking rough, guys. And there's other people who have stories like mine. Maybe stories that's worse. I don't wish hell on nobody after hearing that. Maybe I say things like jokes, like, go to hell, you motherfucker. But no intention or meaning or infliction is on that whatsoever. Because that's a curse. That's a curse. So we spoke to all of our guardian angels one by one. They just like, yo, they said all the same. Guys, hell is real. You wouldn't wish it on your worst of worst enemies. You wouldn't. You wouldn't. Even, I'm sure our guys were and they were just like this shit has been imprinted on my life. Their journey through hell was imprinted on theirs. Something that something that they'll never forget. This is something that I'll never forget. But what I can do is I could do to the best of my ability to at least tell my story to you guys in a beautiful, positive way. Just letting you know that God is real and he is really, really loving. So talk to our boys, like we went with Jesus. Jesus was the light, our guide. We grabbed our boy. I don't know how he did it. It's Jesus, man. It's Jesus. That's it, man. It's Jesus, dude. And I promise you, this is one thing, yo. I think I said it before in a video. There'll be times where I have night terrors and shit. There's times where I'm still inflicted through when I'm sleeping or some shit. I have a really, really bad nightmare. And it's one of those nightmares where you're screaming in your nightmares and nothing comes out. You're screaming bloody murder and no sound comes out. And I could, like, for me, I feel the darkness of that dream, right? In my younger years, I tampered with my freaking hippie days, bro. And I went through astral projection, freaking knowledge and meditation and yo, my hippie stages, the black hippie stages, I did my shit, I learned my shit with crystals, all this shit, meditation, freaking uh, what do you call it? Friggin' binaural beats, friggin' theta delta waves and shit like that. I did it all. And I did that shit seriously, and I got to a point where I was actually able to control my dreams, have lucid dreams. So back then it was like, I was able to learn and I seen that, yo, that shit is real. So now in this present day where I'll have those dreams, I'll shit you not. The key is Jesus. You want to say any fucking word you want to say. You want to scream, you want to make a noise. You can't make a pin drop a sound when, for at least for my experience in those really, really dark dreams where I know some dark entity is inflicting harm towards me while I'm sleeping, I know that the only thing in my dream, I'm sitting there, in my mind because nothing is coming out. Help me, bro, girl, mom, dad, anybody. None of those words can come out. It's just, but the only thing that you're able to say, Jesus. It could be at a pin drop of a sound. Maybe all that suppression is happening, but guess what? I shit you not, from my own experience in these dreams, when I'm able to actually shoot awake in my sweat in fear, Jesus, and I end up saying it in real life. And I end up, Jesus, S, and I'm awake and I'm afraid and I'm like, okay, I'm shook. I'm gonna smoke a bowl and I'm gonna try to go back to sleep. Pet my dog and see what's good. Now, sorry for getting a little sidetracked. Let me end the story for you because it's been in there for like an hour and a half. Now, again, these words that I'm about to speak to you are a, I can't remember his words, guys, okay? Just gonna tell you my testimony. God bless this whole video. Guys, God bless you guys watching. I'm saying God of all cultures other than the demonic spirit of Satan, because guess what? Those satanic worshipers call him God as well. But they call him the God of darkness or some bullshit. But guess what? Excluding the negative entities, excluding the evil entities out of all of our cultures. Okay? Okay? We're talking about the one, the true, loving, all powerful God. Not all seeing. How about this? I'll give you this one. The devil is all seeing, okay? That's why you see the all seeing eye. It is legitimately a satanic symbol because the devil is all seeing, okay? With technology, with his cameras and shit, phones on dollar bill, he can see you, all right? He sees what you do. He sees your traction, all right? He sees what you do, all right? Don't be afraid of him. Don't be afraid of him. All right? Don't be afraid of him. You got Jesus. You got God. Don't be afraid of that motherfucker. Because guess what? He's an angel. He knows. And guess what? He's afraid of the people who are strong in knowing their true God, knowing the loving God, knowing it's not, look, I'm not doubting none of your coaches. Just be good, be wise, and deflect evil, okay? Because evil is all around in different shapes, colors, and sizes. You see these mass shootings, that's evil, okay? You see harm being done to animals, that's evil. There's evil in all many ways, guys. There's evil like in poisoning the wells, that's evil, okay? Poisoning these children or drugging someone, that's evil. You know what evil is, guys. You know what the things that you cannot sit with. And if you can sit with it, if you can stomach it, if you can stomach causing harm and evil to someone, if you can drug someone unwillingly, all right, if you can murder or kill someone, guess what? And then you can sleep happily, you're evil. This is what evil is, guys. Don't be that, please. We could do a lot of, we can evolve, is what I want to say. We can evolve when we can demolish evil by poisoning the earth. That's evil. Poisoning the water supply, poisoning the food. That's evil. All right. Okay. GMO modifications. That's killing the nutrients in the soils, and poisoning our food. That's evil. So we have to understand what evil is. If we can see that, if we could spread that message, if we can all learn that shit, guarantee you we evolve, bro. Guarantee you them alien motherfuckers will come down and be like, hey, you got it. You motherfuckers, you got it. Let me end off this story. So again, this is just gonna be a, a, a translation. Speak to Jesus. Brother Jesus, that man is smart, that man is loving, that man is caring. And he's almost as equal as loving and caring as God. Like his words, his words were like very strong. It was more of like a protector. He was like, yo, you know what I did? Like, yeah, we like we like this is gonna be a terrible translation, guys. I'm sorry. But I remember God's words. And I remember what we had to do. So this is the seriousness of it. At least, so I give you guys at least a little bit of freaking substance. When we were told, like, okay, after we finished speaking to our guardian angels, like, we had to bow. And if it makes you uncomfortable, it's okay. But we had to bow down at the table and out of our seats, like get down out of your seats and bow face down to the ground. And it's very important, super important. Like it was when we spoke to, I think it was, yeah, right when Jesus, I think Jesus and God came into the room. I think we spoke to them at like the same time down there. It was like, so Jesus and God came into the room and they were like, hey, you guys, this is very important, okay? And it was, again, it was something that was just like, it was telepathy of the importance of it was like a star. It was like being in presence of a star, like the sun itself, and the gravity of it. And it was a good gravity. It wasn't like a suppressive, gravity, but it was like you're amongst a force, the force of nature. Okay, it was the when I felt at least for me, I could just only speak for myself, nigga. My head was in the ground. I felt like I was a fucking ostrich, nigga. You said like he the nigga my what? When the Overwatcher was like, bruh, yo, y'all gotta bow, right? A little, maybe the most minuscule point of me was like, huh? But I was like, oh wait, oh yeah, no, get head in the ground, motherfucker. So when this was after we was talking to our guardian angels, bow. I was bow, and I think was pray. And like you'll know when rise, when to rise. You like keep your eyes shut, pray. I think it was pray, but it could have been like bow and just keep your eyes shut. And but I'm pretty sure it was bow, keep your eyes shut and pray. It was as serious as pray, just pray. And you'll know when to open your eyes and rise. And when I tell you, it's like going outside and looking at the sun. Okay, all right. So I tell you, yeah, like it's like looking at the sun, nigga. Like you're in a fucking room and you close your eyes and it's fucking pretty dark, right? And it's like you're walking out, go walk outside and like stare at the motherfucking sun, and you see the red in your eyelids just fucking tell you like looking at a star. And it's like if you open your fucking eyes, you're gonna be blind. All right, you're gonna be fucking blind. If you open in like that was just a telepathy of the seriousness. It was like if you fucking open your eyes, it's gonna be the worst. It is going to be the worst. It's going to be the worst for you. If you open your eyes, it's gonna be the worst for you. Okay, that's and it was just like yo, just kindly, just follow these simple instructions for a second. Bow, pray, close your eyes. Keep your eyes closed. You know when to open your eyes. Okay. That's what was said. Telepathy, your brain is like, keep your motherfucking eyes closed. Keep them fucking closed. But all the energy was beautiful. And I tell you again, it's not suppressive energy. It was like standing in front of the sun. It's not like the sun, not be holding up the sun. It's like standing in front of the sun. No heat, all light. So then it calmed down. I think it was like it took a minute, bro. It took like 3 minutes maybe praying. And then you just like I told you, when it's like your eyelids, the redness of your eyelids turn like it got dimmer. That's when you knew you can open your eyes. And we just felt like I guess you just I don't know if we're just talking right now, just say you get like a little breeze of like a like diamond dust. Like it's like a it's like soft diamond dust, just and then like the light just like it dims, and the light is like on your eyelids, the light in your eyelids dim, and you're like, I'm surrounded by like this atmospheric diamond dust. Like, what is this? Like light gems. It's like light gems. And then like you rise and it's just like kind of all sparkly like me and my boys, like my three brothers, like we just get up and we just sit right. We just get up slowly and we look at each other and we like, yo, okay, y'all, okay, cool, y'all here, all right, bet. We sat down, right. This is the end of the story, guys. So we sat down and we get back on the phone and I would just say like God's words was synonymous with Jesus's words. And it was like I would just try to do my best representation as possible, okay? So I guess this is me acting it out. Voice inflection, and I'm just gonna do it to the best that I can to bring back to the memory of how it felt in my mind and in my heart in the situation, okay? It was for me, it was a strong, calm, peaceful voice. Very concerning, like very concerned and care. Just wanted to make sure like you're okay. Of course the card gets full. That means I've probably been talking for like 2 motherfucking hours. But it's okay, and I'm not mad at it at all. It's probably for the best. So let me just take it back. Um, yeah, so I could just call it as I remember it. Um, but it was his like telepathy. His voice was just caring, concerned, and loving, strong and passionate over your well-being. Like he's God is Superman, dude. Truly is God is truly Superman, dude. It's just um, God bless you all. God bless you all. I know it's very hard to believe, and if it is believable, yes, I'm very lucky. But I'm not lucky. We're all His sons and daughters. We're all her sons and daughters. You feel me? It's all love. Like we're all God's. We're already His. All right, we're already His. He's ours, and He's ours, and He's yours. You just ask for Him. That's all. It's simply that simple. Ask for Him. Call out for Him. You're loving and true God, the loving God. There's no love in Satan. He doesn't love you. There's no love in those evil deities. They don't love you. They use you. So, acting it out as best as possible. God talked to all of us, not just me, to my boys. It's not just me. He was like, yo, hey, I guess like best part is like everything, everything, like every word, I, how to explain it? Every word that he says is like he says I love you after it. So it's like, hey, he's like but you feel like, hey, I love you. So like, I'm here for you. I love you. But it's most like it's like a Cupid's arrow to the heart with every word, the strength, the compassion, and we're just like reading, like we're lettering it out, and it's telepathy, the strongest of telepathies that I don't even remember being on the board at that time at all. But it was like, hey, um, I'm here for you. You understand what Jesus and myself has done for you, right? Cool, cool. As long as I know you understand. You understand the gravity of the matters. Uh, you understand not to do this again, please. Be careful. I love you. Take care of yourself. Learn this as a lesson. Keep this lesson with you for always. Okay? Remember as much as you can, but is also with his words that he spoke to us. He was confident. He was confident in me and my brothers. So it was like we we knew all at the same time, like just from his words. Let me just continue what he was saying first before I blabber. Sorry, but he was like, yeah. So, you know, just not to do this again, right? Please, don't do this again. Uh, take this as remember this for always. I love you. Be well. Be well in life. You're gonna do good. Do good. Do good. I'm right here. I'll always be right here. I'll always be right here. I love you. And it was just like we were shook. It was like something so beautiful because in our mistakes, in our faults, he didn't shun us. He didn't blame us. He didn't shake his finger. He didn't like say bad. Nothing like that. He was just like, you've been you you've been through it, and you were smart kids while going through it. So you know the gravity of what you've just been through, what I've just experienced and told you guys. I know what I've been through. No one's gonna take that away from me. All I can do is do my best and do good. I could do good by doing good to you guys, by letting you know that one, regardless on if you believe any word that came out of my mouth today, just take this. A loving God is real, and he absolutely loves you. And there is a trickster angel, and there's trickster deities. I don't know if there's other deities or false idols, okay? Because they all know, all of them, All of those other false idols and deities, they all know the truth. They know. They are very afraid of the name of Jesus, Yeshua. They are very afraid of the great I am, the loving God, the almighty God of King of Kings, Lord of Lords, Father of Jesus Christ, and the Father of us all. God of us all, loving God. They are very, very afraid. And they know that name. Jesus knew all of the other prophets. So was all good. Prophet Muhammad, I'm sure, I'm sure Jesus and the Prophet Muhammad, they're probably tighter than you think. The prophets, okay? Jesus is just a different prophet. But that being said, guys, I don't know if I say this often, but I do love you. Every word I spoke today was out of love. So, see you guys in the next video. Hey, baby boy. All right. Ready to play some video games? You sleepy? Want to go outside?